everybody, and welcome back to another The Santi Show, brought to you by Tacma Co, giving you all the entertainment you will ever need from your favorite Latin family. So today I have a special guest here, a good friend of mine, another actor, another creative mind that I want to pick their brain today, and her name is Dominique. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy she's here. And today we're going to go over creativity. So today's topic we're going to go over is creativity, acting, and just being in the industry, or how we're going to manage to be in the industry with our creativeness, and just go from there and see how it goes, you know? Mm-hmm. But before you do, let's give a warm welcome to Dominique. Yes, tell us about yourself and tell us where we can go follow you and your socials, you know?
Hello. Okay, my name is Dominique. It is so nice to meet y'all. It is so nice to see y'all. So nice to grace y'all with my presence. Absolutely.
Fangirling.
So again, my name is Dominique. I am like a huge in acting, huge in singing, huge in writing. I just love being creative in every single type of way. Right now, I am writing my own book. I'm also writing a playwright. I am also dipping my hand in some music here and now and again. I'm actually going to learn how to play guitar, and I'm also going to learn how to write my own songs as well. So I am super excited for what the future holds. So, yeah, just a little bit about me. I am super, super goofy. Sometimes a little extra goofy for no reason. It's like, okay, I'm gonna need you to chill, but it's okay though. I still laugh at myself no matter what I do. I'm just an outgoing extra person.
Yes, and we love that for you. And she's an amazing person, and I can tell you that from experience because we met in Miss Karen's class, and her acting skills is phenomenal. And her improv, everything just like that in a nutshell. And I'm so happy for you to were willing to come on the show and just talk about your experience of the industry, or how you're gonna get there and what's your goals for the future. So, and it's so funny because we're matching wavelengths, because I'm in the same spot where I'm like working in the background, writing my music. I've always started when I was 16, but I've now got the courage to actually do those things.
I know that's right.
So it's scary because our mindset is always going to think, oh, are they going to like it? Are they going to hate it? Or is anyone going to watch? But at the end of the day, we like it. We put our heart and soul into it. I'm a upload it, and whatever happens, this is like memories for me, you know? It's for fun. It's for growth, because every day we're learning, every day we're growing. So, and I do have my own guitar, and I'm in the same boat as you, by the way, learning.
I know that's right.
So, but yeah, our creativity is in the same wavelengths, and you are writing books. How's that going for you? Because I know we started acting in the beginning in Miss Karen's class. So what made you want to switch over to the background work for writing?
You know, I'm always going to love acting. Acting is always going to be number one for me. Although there is something about being in the background. You learn much more when you're in the background. You have that time to see every angle. Whether you're in front of the camera, it's one angle, it's you, it's what you're saying, it's what you're doing, it's all about you. But when you're behind the camera, it's about everything else. And just to see all of that, everything else, and just to be able to be a part of that and be able to create something, that is such a thrill. It is just like, it's such a high, and it's an amazing feeling. And just writing stuff and just creating things is just, oh my gosh, it's just when you pick your own brain about what different things that you can put in a story, and a movie, and a playwright, it's awesome. It's so awesome. And you surprise yourself. And I have definitely surprised myself with all of the creative things that, that's just popping out of me. So, yeah.
Mind blowing, because you inspire me hearing your statement it gives me validation of like, we can surprise ourselves in many ways, in many forms. And I've had those moments, and I've also had moments of writer's block, and it's just, we have those like, we can't think right now. We're just we want to, but we just can't at the moment. Have you found a coping mechanism for that when you have writer's block and where you just, this creativity just stops flowing? So have you come up with something that helps you?
You know what? A lot of the times, and I'm gonna tell you, I know one thing that we learned in school, one thing that Hector actually taught me, if you see it, use it. I've been watching like a lot of old movies, like a lot of old movies back in the day that show something completely different than 2023. You know what I mean? If you go back, you know how they always say that the past kind of recycles itself? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
People bring back the past or bring back stuff that happened. So when I was watching like a lot of old movies, like some of the things that I watched, it was like, interesting. I could so totally recreate that with this type of character. Or I could recreate that with this type of character. Or I could recreate that with this type of setting or this type of setting. Or I could even redo that, but then have a completely, totally different baseline. That's where I get my inspiration from. I get my inspiration from old movies. I get my inspiration from things from the past. But I also get my inspiration from my life. My life has not been easy. It has truly not been easy. Little story, I actually dealt with a lot of mental health issues back when I was younger. So a lot of being trapped in your own mind, it's dangerous. It's also art. Using that art is scary, but it's so amazing from what comes out of it. Oh, it's so amazing.
I'm so happy you said that. You got me tearing up. Because when you said those, I do the same thing, and sometimes even crying after you finish writing a song that's emotional or writing a story that's emotional. It helps you. It's like a coping mechanism for mental health. And oh my God, I'm crying. I shouldn't, but that's amazing that you bring that up, because I've had struggles with mental health before, and the best way that helps me is writing songs. That's why it was one of the first things that I've written, and it helped me through my good times, my bad times. The new one that's coming out, it's called Just Take a Breath, because everything's gonna hit you. We all have to adult. Even kids go through struggles in life, and you just need to take a moment to just stop, breathe, and then continue on. Find things that are gonna help you finish and succeed with all your goals. So this song is supposed to be relatable with what I've gone through, and with future songs as well that I've written that I'm going to be producing. It's supposed to be more of, this is relatable, but this is also happening in my life, and this is what helps me to go on about it. There's different ways of standing up to what you're going through. There's different way how you're going to control it and take your life in your own hands. And for me, if I'm going through something, I just write about it and just sing it with my heart, and people are going to be like, this is happening too. And this is one of the ways I want to help others is, thank you, I needed this, and this is really going to help me when I do this or this. That's why I want to portray.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm so glad you brought that up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a big topic. It's huge. Mental health. There's not enough mental health resources in this world.
There's not.
I don't think there's ever going to be enough. With everything that's going on in this world, and with things, and it is just 2023. So, I mean, I feel like it's going to get worse before it gets better.
Yep.
But if we keep talking about it, if we keep bringing it up, and if we keep sharing our stories, something has to be done about it.
For sure. I agree with that. And we're all each other's mental health buddy. We're there. Even like, you may not know them, but I know listening to Selena Gomez or Demi Lovato, it's helped me through some song, like through my life, and they're relatable, you know. Yeah. And it just helps me, and or having a person to just talk to, you know. Every little thing that we might not think at the moment it's helpful, it's so helpful. At the end of the day, we're our own mental health advocacy. We are our own, like, we somehow teach people and help people in any way and form that we can. And we might not know it at the moment because we're going through something, but at the end of the day, you're gonna be so grateful that, wow, I had so and so teach me this, and I'm so grateful that I was there for her, and I let her have that voice in my life, or the music. And that's why music is a big thing for me, and that's why I'm more of like the background person, because like you said, you learn so much more when it comes to music, when it comes to writing, when it comes to just doing anything in the background. It's good, you know, to be in the front where the lights, the cameras, but it's always good to educate yourself in the back, the hard work that needs to be put in place for actors to be in the show.
And I feel as if, you know how the saying, it's like build yourself up, start from the bottom and build up?
Yep.
I feel like when you work in the background, that's starting from the bottom. I feel like working in the background, you see every single thing there is possible. You see the positive, you see the negative, you see the crazy,
mm-hmm.
You see it all. Seeing that, it brightens your experience.
Agreed.
And it just gives you the education that you need when it comes to acting, when it comes to singing. You know what I mean? And I feel like being in the background, it gives you more ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Because as you're watching, or as you're seeing seeing what's going on around you, it's like you're thinking like, like I wonder if I put this in the mix, or I wonder if I put that in the mix, or what if I change this, or what if I change that? It's just like in the background, your head's just going.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
It's like,
yeah. It's just an awesome feeling, and you know what? Learning is the best.
It is.
Especially when you're learning something that you love. Oh,
yes.
It's the greatest feeling in the world.
Oh, yes. I am grateful I get to have these opportunities. Right now, I'm in England, and I'm learning a lot just how different the industry is out here.
Oh, yeah.
For learning, it's harder here to work with a casting agency or a talent management, because you need credits. You need to have at least 3 credits for them to accept you, or to go through the process for them accepting you to be in a agency, and for you to find a manager or a talent manager. So it's hard here for acting. I'm not too sure. I've only done theater because I don't have a demo reel, and I only have backstage. So I'm trying to work through all that to take advantage of it here, and to learn what do they do differently. Because I know Miss Karen was talking about it, how acting here is different in England than in America. So, and now that I'm a part of it here, it's like I really want to take that year that I have here left is go educate myself, go learn, and bring something back into my books and what I can do, you know, when it comes to a character, dialects, accents. You know, I did a dame. I played a dame for Jack and the Beanstalk, PG-18, freaky version. I want to say so myself. Which, by the way, their acting methods of how to do an audition is so different, but I'll get to that in just a second. But when it comes to me playing the dame, I had to quickly, because I didn't practice for any of this, because it was all like you had to do it off the spot. So I had to come up with, okay, what am I going to do? What it is, what is that? And I just came up with a drag queen. In my head, drag queen, and in my head I said Southern accent, and I hope I don't get canceled for this, because I know my if y'all want to hear my Southern accent. Let's see. Don't you see little Miss Belle over there? She thinks she's almighty and all powerful with that $1 bill. Now, if Grandma gave me $100 bills, I use that to buy me 6-pack of cigarettes. But no, little Miss Belle over there, she be saving that money, and she's trying to make a future for herself. Not me. I'm already wealth up, got me a sugar daddy, and I'm ready to spend my money's worth on my allowance, on them cigarettes. But for little old her, she in the poor village in the sector over there. Now she needs to be saving up her money and not be buying any of those shit. It's not worth it on her end. It's not that good, but
I do it. It was good. You was doing it.
So I had to, and I surprised myself. But I'm like, I brought something back. Like, this is what I'm gonna expect. I shouldn't be expecting this for all auditions, but I've never played a female character that I had to come off on the spot. And it's happened in the past where guys had to play, like in Romeo and Juliet, guys had to play Juliet because back in the day, girls weren't allowed, women weren't allowed to audition. So it's happened before, and so for me to come up on the spot, it was tricky, but I feel like I managed and I stick through the landing. But when it came to singing and dancing, oh Lord, that was another story. Ooh, it was a 3-part audition. Now, if I would have studied and I would have, they gave me the script in advance, like most auditions, then I would have been more prepared and I would have gave it more of my niche and more of like my talent. But also I've noticed that on the spot, people are good at it. I got to give credit where it's deserved. People are good on the spot, because when I auditioned with everybody in my group and in the other groups, how it was split up, they were good.
Oh, yeah.
They've been doing this, and I was like, I thought I was going to be the only young person here. But no, I was like, even somebody in their 50s were like really good, and they were like not being disrespectful towards them, but they've been doing it for a while. It seems like it, because when I seen them do like playing the dame, I was like, they're not going to call me for either this, that, or this. So I was like, but I mean, I had fun. It's all about having fun and learning from that. And a little kid came up to me and was like, I like your accent. I like what you did there. I was like, a little kid liked it. Oh, I feel like, I was like, that made my day. That made my day. A little kid just came out of nowhere. It's like, I like that. I liked your audition. I was like,
that's cool. That's awesome.
So I haven't been taking advantage, but once I do, I like to prepare. That's just me though. But if not, just So, but behind that, I'm always writing and just writing, and
never stop writing. Never, ever stop writing.
That's
what told me.
Yes, my brain just keeps going like so fast, and I don't know if you believe in psychics, but I'm open-minded when it comes to psychics, and I've talked to 3 people, and now when I told them about I want to know about a relationship, that was kind of iffy. I'm like, yeah, my love life is just it's not good at the moment.
Right?
It's not good at the moment, but when it came about my career, it came about learning what they had to say about me. They were all saying like, I'm going to be famous for something. I'm going to, what was it they said? Like, I'm going to buy a house in the next 5 years with somebody. So they were saying like, I asked them why was I getting famous for? And they were like, it's something with your creativity. Do you act, sing, dance, write? Like, I was like, I do all the above. Well,
exactly.
I was like, when I said all the above, it's like, you're going to get famous for something. It's just your creativity. You're good with your hands. I said, oh my gosh. But it doesn't mean to stop there, and be like, oh, like, I'm like, because it's not going to happen if you just stop there. So what I took from that is, okay, so creativity. I'm going to work on my writing, put out music, work on this, put out some of the scripts that I've been working on. So, and see what sticks and what they had to say. Because they didn't give me a time frame when I was going to be quote unquote famous, but I'm still going to work hard to get there. And it may not happen now, but it could happen down the line, a couple years, It doesn't matter when, because a lot of people don't start when they're younger. A lot of people start when they're 40, Yeah. So I will keep on taking everything in and craft my skills and be known for something in the industry. So,
absolutely.
But I'm open to the psyche. So I'm going to talk to another one in like next week, hopefully. So I'm going to see what they say, because apparently she's elderly and she's really good. Everything that happened to my friend, that the lady was saying to my friend, it happened to her. So I'm like, she's probably worth going to see. So for real, I want to see this for myself. But I'm still gonna continue. You know, I'm not gonna stop where I'm at right now. So I'm letting God take the palm of my hands, you know, and see where it takes me in a direction. Cause you know, I trust in God that He's leading me into the right path, and a right path that has opened up for me. Because I feel like every door He opens up for a reason, and if I'm supposed to be here now in this creative field, I'm supposed to be here now. It closed for me in the beginning, but it doesn't mean that it was going to stay closed forever.
I know that's right.
So, you know.
No, that's right. Everything happens for a reason.
Yes.
Every single thing happens for a reason. There is nothing that just happens willy-nilly.
Yep.
He knows exactly what He's doing. And trust and believe me, we're going to be somewhere sipping some margaritas somewhere.
Yes.
Celebrating our movie together that we didn't just put out.
Yes. You know, we have to play the best friend. I can see us, I'm going to say it again. I can see us being in a movie where it's a comedy duo best friend.
Yes.
I can see that because I can consider myself live at the party, but I would have to have a few drinks. But I can see you dragging me out to a party, and then like we're just having fun, and it turns wild, and we're just getting chased by a cop. Oh, I'm just having so many ideas popping into my head, like
so much, just so much funniness, and just one thing. Oh my gosh. Yes, I can so totally see that, and I can so totally see that just being such a huge success.
Yes, I agree. Like I can try to get out of it, and I just have to like put on like I could just see in my head, like, we're trying to get away from the cops, and then, like, we had to powder our, like, you just beat me up, like, that's, like, a makeup term. I'm not good with makeup. So you beat me up, and I look like a woman now, and then we just walk away looking differently, like, to just get away, and then we have a scene in both running on heels, like, and then, like, the whole meme comes up, oh my God, you're gonna pop a blood vessel, and that'll be me, and, like, I just have I just had to say my idea off.
Yes, absolutely.
But like,
that's where that comes from.
Yes. Oh, okay. But we have to write that. We have to somehow make it possible.
We have to collaborate on something.
Yes, we do. Oh my gosh. And then, whoo. So like, what books? Going back to the creative part, what books are you writing, or have you finished writing, and are you planning on producing them, or selling them, or I don't know how writing books goes. So you let me know. Go ahead. Take it away.
So, I actually wrote a horror book. Oh. It's about, I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's about a witch. She has, like, it's like this book, right? And it's like this teenage girl who's in high school, and, you know, nothing in her life is going right. Like, literally nothing in her life. She's just she's having a struggle. It's a struggle. And there's this book in the library that she goes to. It's this old library in a different part of town that she goes to. The book is in a case, and it's locked. And, you know, she's asking about it. She's like, hey, why is this book locked? It's like, she's being nosy, you know what I mean? She's like, I want to know what's going on with this book.
Right, me too.
And so, yeah, so the librarian, she's like, do not touch the book. Don't go anywhere near the book. Don't go anywhere near the book. But, yeah, so, and there's something in the book that attacks her and gets into her, and then she just pretty much goes on this whole destructive warpath. So I'm excited about that one. That one I've actually finished. That one I've completely finished and done with. I would absolutely love to get that one out. I'm going to, I guess, put a few final touches on it and everything like that. And then I definitely want to get that produced and get that definitely out there into the world. Because that one I'm super, super proud of.
Yes.
Another book that I'm working on a book of a couple. It's a journalist and it's a dental hygienist that they're married together. And now the guy was a journalist before he met the dental hygienist. Well, the dental hygienist, something had happened in her family. It's like something huge had happened in her family, like long ago. Her like great 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 grandfather did something very horrible, very
Mm-hmm.
very bad. The journalist is kind of like doing everything he can to get the story. It doesn't matter if he hurts the girl that he's with. It doesn't matter if he hurts the family. He's going to do whatever he can for a story. So that's what I'm working on now.
Oh my
And I'm
gosh.
also working on a playwright. Now that one's a little bit more juicier. Yeah, that one has a little bit more drama in it.
And I love drama.
Let's just say, I'll just say this. The father gets pregnant by the stepdaughter. Or the father gets the stepdaughter pregnant.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm living for the drama in this play.
Yeah.
Ooh, I want to know plot A, plot B, plot C. Like, what's going on? Like, oh my gosh. Like, what?
Yes, so the creative ideas are flowing.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I like that because it, for me, so mine are more like super stories or superhero ish. Uh, spirituality? No, is it spirituality? Yes. Ghosts and demons and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Uh,
Yes.
Supernatural?
Supernatural, that part. And there's one I'm going to say that I'm working on where it portrays me. It's based off of a true story because when I was younger, I had visions or dreams slash visions of my grandmother before she passed away.
Mhm.
And it was in a funeral home and everybody was crying and I remember my aunt just crying, ugly crying, and I was asking her, this was when I was 11 or 12, and I said, why is everybody crying? And each dream led up to me being at the casket. And the third dream, it was so bright, I looked in and I woke up with a bloody nose, and that was like hours before I went to the hospital to see my grandma. And then this is why I believe in like spirits and spirits and God, and because I grew up in the Catholic household, and I believe in spirituality. Like it says here, it says, not going off the topic with the Bible or anything like that, but I just grew up in believing in ghosts and demons and that these are real. I just knew that someone tried to tell me that my grandma was about to pass away. And I knew her, like we didn't have such a good rapport, but every time my mom would call, I would be answering, like, and I had moments when I only got to visit 2 weeks out of like every couple of years. I'd be there with her. When I woke up and I had that bloody nose and we went to the hospital, I was sitting there. Let me tell you, I will never forget the date. It was on my mom's birthday,
Uh-huh.
June 9th at 12:10 in the afternoon.
Wow.
She passed away. But no one told me that. When that clock struck, my heart shattered
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
pieces. And I'm like, what is going on? And no one knew. And so I ran into the room. I saw the birds. And the birds have a significant meaning or doves, I mean. Brown, white, black, and gray have a significant meaning in my life. Or a significant meaning if I like look it up, it's like meaning of like someone's passed away. If I go into it goes into detail what the colors mean if like a pigeon goes into the window, and butterflies as well. But when looking at it later and breaking down the dreams that I had and the events leading up to it, I saw the pitas and I just blurted out, "Grandma's dead," and they were like, "What are you talking about?" "Grandma's dead. Look out the window," and there was two doves, and she was cold.
Wow.
So I feel like the time that 12:10, she already passed away, but you could tell that she was cold. So it was telling you this time it was for me to let everyone know that she passed away.
Right.
And then when I went to the funeral, it was the same exact funeral. Piece by piece, like the building was the same, the number on the wall, like everything in my dream that I could see visibly was there. Because I like wrote down little things that I didn't want to say, and I told my mom this, and like to this day she would be telling like, yeah, he can see, he has these visions. I don't have them much now, but if I did, that's what I'm writing about. If I did, how's it gonna go, and am I gonna go as far as like I have the like Marvel type, you know, DC type, like do I have like the superpower where I can go back in time and change reality? Yeah. So that's these questions you ask each other, or in your own home when you're writing, you just ask yourself, you have something, how far are you gonna take it?
Exactly. So, how far are we gonna go with this?
Yes. You know what I mean? And then the other one, I just was watching Crush. There's this movie I watch movies and break down everything. I've like I said, I've broken down the movie for Bryant's film that he was in, Live Escape, which is so funny because I watched that one first. I just came out, and I should have watched the other one, the first part to the film, before that one. So either way, it was a good movie, and I broke it down like what was my favorite part. And let me tell you, when the beginning part kind of got me, because when the guy was driving, he gets pulled over by Bryant in that scene, and his buddy, his partner, was Mexican, and the driver is Mexican, and he was calling his best friend later on. I was like, yeah, the cop was also Mexican, and he should have helped me out. I said I was dying. I was like, it made me hate the character in the beginning, but when he got bit and he helped the guys out, I was like, it made me kind of like switch up my mindset. Like, you still didn't help your fellow brother, but like you helped him during the end. So, and like other movies like Smile. Have you seen the movie Smile?
Was that the scary movie?
Yeah. So if you see someone smiling, everything will just. It was only yes. Oh, I love that movie. Oh my god! If I could go back in time and just play it, yes. If I could be a part of that, so many times. Like she thought that she thought that she could go like escape from it, but she didn't. And I broke it down. I'm like, maybe I can do a spin-off, not a spin-off, but a twist to this similar thing with mystery. So mystery, horror, like a mixture of something, because Missing was a good one. And I just like getting ideas of movies, like you were saying. Like for you, it's old movies. For me, it's more like I like ghost stories. I like haunted horror movies, thrillers, comedy, romance. I
like movies where you have to think.
Yes.
Where you have to solve it like yourself, kind of, almost. You know what I mean? And you know what? I know a lot of people hate this, but I actually like movies that keep you hanging on.
Yes, it's like there should be a part 2, like the movie, like Brian's movie. Like yes, I was like, what? I was like, oh my gosh, and like I felt like there could be I told him in the other episode, you should go watch it whenever it's out. But just to let you know, everybody in the audience, I was telling Brian, like, if you switched up the ending, this could have been you could have made it into a TV show. Because you left the plot, you closed it out good, but you could have opened it up for like a new plot line, a series where you did not get bit, but you're on this road with the scientist and the 2 other friends that are just new to California, and like you guys go and see the wife and kids and try to get them, and then some plot twist happens that they don't make it, and he's over here like The Walking Dead, like how they Clementine try to go see the family, but the family passed away, so he stuck with Lee. She stuck with Lee for the time being, going on this adventure. I think this one is more of like the game. The game had its own storyline, but if they had like a storyline like that where they made it to his wife and kids and they all just died and they see them as zombies, and he's like, I'm not gonna shoot them, I'm just gonna let them roam around because it would distraught him. I would feel for the character, and then they go on this adventure to go and stay with the 2 new characters that came out. I forget their names, but the 2 characters that they were in from the besides the boy, the 2 characters that just moved to California, if they go with them on this journey to where they're originally at, because zombies are not attacked yet, zombie haven't attacked it, they can warn them and go on and let them know, hey, there's zombies on the way. I don't know, it just opens up like those cliffhangers and like more possibilities to turn into something. Yes, I agree. So yeah. And then Crush. It's a Disney movie, and that opened up my eyes for creativity. But they don't do a lot of. It was like two girls that had a crush on each other, but they didn't know it, and it was cute. And I was like, what if we done it this way? And talked about a guy's view, because we can go in like, yeah, this guy was overweight and he had to go to the struggles because he was overweight, LGBTQ, and also Latino, and he couldn't fit in the community. He couldn't be fit in the LGBT community, and in school, he wasn't popular because he was overweight. So, but at the end of it, like, he finds someone to love, and it doesn't matter if at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who you fall in love with. It just happens. It's more about heart and the connection you have. And I feel like if I would have turned that into a movie or a series, I feel like that's a good representation to show for a guy's perspective, because we don't see a lot of guy perspective when it's like, or at least Hispanic community struggling in living in America.
Exactly. Yeah.
And being overweight, and there's so many obstacles that you have to go over. So that what gets you like into the creativeness. I just love it. Just
yes, absolutely
amazing. Now we're going to dig into a little bit of our acting skills, and our writing skills. So, what do you want to do for us to give us a little taste in the audience?
I can do a monologue. I would also like to sing, if that's okay.
Oh, go for it. Go for it. I'm so excited.
I'm going to sing literally one of my favorite songs that I love to sing.
I can't wait. Ooh.
Wise men say only fools rush in, for I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay, or would it be a sin? For I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely through the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help falling in love with you.
Oh my God, that was so amazing. Oh my gosh. Makes me not.
You were so mesmerized in that moment.
I literally, when I listen to songs, that song like hits me. And so having you singing it your version, your way, it gives it a uniqueness to that song. And it reminds me, I mean, my pathetic love life, but it reminds me of how like I loved and it reminds me of the good moments and the bad moments, and overall what I learned in relationships. That's just me partaking it to the song. And I don't know, you're a really good singer. Let me tell you, I'm gonna slide you up one of my songs. Maybe you like R&B. I don't know. Maybe you want to sing an R&B.
I'm ready.
Huh?
I'm ready.
You ready? Okay. Let's see. I know for sure we working on projects together. We both making it. You, me, and you, Brian, and I are making it in the industry.
I'm telling you.
If we, yes,
so big.
Yes. I want to work on something, us three together, and making it so good, and networking. Say, all of us find people who can sing, who can act. Like I like to do musicals Broadway one day, or we just picked something that we learned off of our school that we went to. By the way, if you didn't know, she's another friend that I went to school with in Academy of Art University, so we can talk about that in a second. So the class, learn everything that we did in the class, and we can pick something and develop it into, a show or a movie, and we're all three in it. Because I feel like we all have something to bring on the table, and we all have this friendship where when we can all act together, and the lines will just run smoother, the acting will just run perfect because we know each other. It's gonna be difficult in the beginning if we just acted with different people that we didn't know, and it's just gonna take time. But I like it when we get the part and we just took time to get to know the actors, like ourselves. Like it was like 6, 7 of us in that, in the first episode, and we just took the time playing a game or going out to eat and just chit chatting, like what we like, what we don't like. And then when it comes to shooting the movie, we like it'll flow because we have that great chemistry together. So I'm gonna hit y'all up, Hey.
Yes.
Hey. Yes, and then putting out our own music into the movie, our show. Ooh.
Okay now.
We got big. We got this. We got big things coming.
We got big plans.
Yes. My TACMA company that I just started, it's not just gonna be YouTube. I'm trying to move it off into, networks. Like have our own TV, like have series of TV shows and movies produced from TACMA. So that's the goal. But I'm just starting small, from the beginning and move my way up. So I'm working the background, trying to make this company grow. So, and then getting that team of actors, getting a team of PR. It's a lot, but I'm making sure. But
absolutely.
Yes. Okay. So now the fun part is we're going to improvise.
Okay, now.
Improv 101. Okay, so I'll let you take the lead. What is going to be our subject and our characters?
Okay, I can be a diva, as if I'm always there. No, I'm just...
Okay, I see you.
And you can be my husband.
Okay. Let me get the straight side out of me real quick. Let me tell you this. Those are always the tricky roles to play because I grew up flamboyant. And always playing the straight male is always difficult for me. Always. Anything like that.
But the challenge of acting, that's the thrill.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me get my straight side out. Where's my beard? I'm kidding.
I wrecked the car.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. So, am I starting or are you starting?
You start. You go ahead.
Okay. Ooh, I got this. Man, if only my honey picked up. I gotta tell her no, I'm gonna be late for work or late to go home again. She's not picking up. Oh my gosh, she's not picking up. Let me just text her. I hope she's okay. She said she was trying to get her hair done earlier, so she's probably out with the ladies getting her mani-pedis and trying to do girl things. I don't know what they be doing, but let me tell you, Bob, low-key drama, you know what I mean? But I love my wife. Man, she can be a handful, but I don't know what I'd do without her if she just left me in any kind of way. I don't know what I'd do. She's my soulmate.
Ring, ring, ring.
Oh, look at her. She's calling me back.
Ring, ring, ring.
Hello.
Hi, honey.
Hey, babe. How's it going? I tried calling you.
Yeah. About that. So, I need some money.
Why? What's going on?
So the thing is, I was going to get my hair done, and by the way, it looks beautiful. By the way, I absolutely love it. But so the thing is, when I was leaving, I kind of, you know, backed the car into, someone else's car.
What?
How was your day, honey?
Are, are you okay? Did you want me to call the ambulance? Like, what?
No, I'm perfectly fine. But the car isn't.
That's what a crazy person says.
Well, you married me, so you know how your wife is. But listen, I need some money.
How much is it gonna cost to fix the car?
Oh, I don't know. That's your problem. It's your car.
Oh,
But I need some money because I need to go and get my nails done, and I need an Uber because the car won't start.
okay. Anything for you, but can you call the mechanic and tell him that you're gonna have the car dropped over there this afternoon?
Like, babe, I don't know how to do that. That's your job, not mine. My job is just to look beautiful and just to, make your days better.
Honey, if you go under I don't know how to call it. What's that? The dash. Okay. And see. Honey, if you go under the dash, there's a number there where there's a mechanic that I go to always when I get my cars fixed or work done. And then there's USAA, and tell them that you need a tow driver to tow your car to that mechanic. That's all you need to do.
Okay, well, first of all, what the hell is a dash?
It's where the passenger seat is. You know, when you're always my passenger princess.
Okay, so why can't I just continue to be your passenger princess?
Because I'm not there right now, and I just don't know where you're at the moment. So if you can send me your location, I will.
Okay, I'm gonna send you my location. Just come and pick me up, and then we can go to the nail salon together. And you can just deal with the car, and I can make you feel better tonight, right?
All right, I'll be there in a few.
I'm sending my location now.
Okay,
location.
I'll see you in a bit, honey.
I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get my nails done. Oh my gosh, I have an idea of what I'm going to get, babe. And I was thinking of putting our wedding date on my nails.
That is so cute, honey. But I got to go. I'll be there in 20 minutes, okay?
All right, my love. I cannot wait. And again, I'm so sorry about the car, but not really. So, love you.
Love you too, honey. Bye.
Bye.
Again, do not get married. It'll ruin your life. And now I got to go and get my wife out of a sticky situation. So, yes.
Oh, my husband's coming. No, I'm okay. My husband's coming. Oh, he's rich. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of your car.
So, yeah.
Or my husband will.
I'll see y'all tomorrow at work, but I got to go. We'll continue this. Don't get married. It'll ruin your life, but I got to go. I got to save my wife.
Awesome.
It was okay. I liked it. I was like, I didn't know where the direction was going there. I thought, when I first started, I was thinking, maybe it's like she's on the road and I'm calling her to see how she's doing, and then she just automatically gets into a car wreck, and I'm over here like, but you took it into a different turn where I'm like, okay, I wasn't expecting to this, and we had to be like on the spot,
Yeah.
So, okay.
Well,
now there's a few things I was like, oh gosh, I should know this as a man, like working on cars. It's a dash, and oh my gosh, and it's like I couldn't. I felt the men's society.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so not into cars that I should be or should know about it, because I should just for the future, like if it breaks down, I should know what I should be doing. But I feel like I'd be acting like you, like the character that you just play. Right, I'd be like, yeah. So that's what I mean. I'd be like, so can you come and get the car and call USAA? So I was like, that showed me because I wouldn't know what I'm doing. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Can you just get here and yeah, and you can give me money for that, and I love you, and I'll be doing that. So,
right.
but that was amazing. Look at her, amazing skills. Again, we're gonna be working in, together. I can see the movie Best Friends on the Road. Going on in bitch.
I know that. So much.
Yes. So, going back to AAU, was this your first semester or second semester?
This was actually I was actually going into my third semester.
Third? Okay. It was my first semester. So I was going in all new, like, oh my gosh. And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Right. But, oh my gosh. Like I said, I learned so much during that time that I was there. I learned to perfect skills. I learned to perfect technique. I learned so much, even the background. I learned so much, even with my writing. I learned so much. But in that short little time, like I said, even though AAU was a little expensive for me,
yes,
the little time that I was there, I learned a lot.
I agree.
And I'm taking all that I've learned and I'm using it into what I'm doing now.
Agreed. I agree 100%. What I've always heard is your own race.
Yes.
At the end of the day, we're all gonna make it in the finish line. So people who are still in school, they're gonna finish at their own rate. They're gonna graduate at their own rate. They're gonna go produce bigger, better things at their own rate. And then for people like us that we had to leave school for reasons, we're still gonna finish the race in our own own time. Yes, and we're still working hard on our projects. Like you, Christy. I think it was Alex, but his name is not oh my god, what is his name?
Wasn't it Alex Cruz?
No, I don't think. Hold up, I have his Facebook and I have his
Oh, he's gonna be so pissed today.
I know.
Like, how y'all forget?
Oh my gosh, I have his number and his Facebook and all that, and oh my god, he's gonna hate us for this. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
What's his last name, Cruz, or was it Ruiz? Oh my gosh.
You telling me we're such bad people for this? Oh my god!
I'm sorry. We're sorry. We still love you though, because you was a bad actor, honey. You did the thing.
He did.
He actually did a one-man show with Hector.
He did. He was working on it. Oh my god! I am beating myself up for it, and I will find it before this episode ends.
Just trying to find out who you are. That's it.
Yes, it's been a minute. I feel so bad.
We just miss you.
We do. Oh my gosh. I will find him. No. But this one's cute. But no. It's not him. I didn't find him. I'm just saying there's a bunch.
Oh my gosh. You're like so totally my spirit animal. I love you.
Yes, I love you too, and you inspire me to do great things. I said this to you, and I said this to Bryant because you truly, both of y'all, and Christy, all three of y'all, and Alex, who I'm trying to find, but I can't find. Like, y'all taught me something. Everybody's different, and y'all taught me different things when it comes to acting. So,
yeah, we definitely taught each other, and I think we definitely learned a lot from each other. And those little time that we spent on Zoom.
Yes. Oh, yes. How was that for you? How was that experience while I'm trying to find him?
You know what? It wasn't that bad for me. It wasn't that bad. Mm-hmm. Now, the last semester that I did, that was when the school started opening up. Now, when I started doing it, everybody was on Zoom. So it wasn't that bad. You know, everybody had to be on their camera. Even the teacher was on their camera. You know what I mean? So it wasn't bad that everybody was on Zoom. But then when the school started opening up, and it was like some people were in the classroom and some people were on Zoom, I had a class. It was a camera class, and I was on Zoom with another person, and he also had people in the class. And to be honest with you, I kind of felt left out. I kind of felt like, oh, I wish I was in that class. I wish I was actually there physically, because I felt like the people that were in class were having so much more better experience than we were having on Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there were like, not say hands on. Yeah, they were hands on, you know, and you know, we were just kind of like on Zoom, and you know, it's different when you're on Zoom than when you're actually in the classroom. It's a complete different experience.
It is. It's a different breed, and I feel like I feel like acting. I feel like anything industry related, acting, filming, it should be more based on being in the whatchamacallit.
Being, yes, in the moment mostly. Yeah.
Yeah, so it works. Like, I'm not saying that this, like, having virtual meetings and all this, it works. Trust me. But when in an industry like this big, and you need to act and you need to have that connection and feel the emotions, if it's love, hate, whatever, you do it so much better if you're in person. That's why, like, when I did the scene with Christy, I was so happy we were in California together, and we did the scene, and it turned out so great because we were there, like, in person. We knew how each other we are, and how we asked ourselves how we could make this into a comedy, because that's how the movie is. And I did not see the movie. I just was open-minded, and I said I felt like that he's a nerd, and I felt like this needs comedy, and I thought it turned out great. That's the only thing that I remember. And then I remember I did the incredible thing where I played Edna, and she told me some honest feedback, like, you weren't you in this one. I could not feel that it was you, which it was true, because I was doing 2 or 3 scripts, and I focused more on the Woody Allen, and I legit had the screen or the script right in front of me where the computer was, and I was like we're reading, so I understand where she comes from. Yeah, I should have, as an actor, I'm trying to work on, like, if I have different projects, I need to work on them all at the same time. Because I think that's, from what I've known, that tends to happen. Like, you're going to work on different things, and you can't just focus on one or the other.
That's what's going to happen when we get big. We're gonna have so many different things that we're gonna be working on at one time, and we are still going to be a success.
Yes,
I'm speaking it already.
Yes, I found him. I'm so happy.
Me too.
It's Diaz. Oh, Diaz, I'm so sorry.
What's his first name?
I don't know. Hold up.
Diaz. That's right, Diaz. Okay. Yeah. Hi, Diaz.
Oh, we're such a bad friend.
Don't hate us. We love you.
Right. Let me see. I don't know his first name. That's so bad of me.
I just know Diaz.
Right, we know that's his last name, but I think that's what we called him because that's what.
I think that's what we called him too, just because that's what he got called in the military as well.
Right. So, like, I am called Santiago in the military, or people in the military calls me Santi, and that's what kind of wanted me to create the the name of it, the Santi show. And then, but people who don't call me by the last name, just call me by my first name, which is Angel. So,
right, yeah.
But I go by either way. I don't have a preference. Like, in the military, yes, I have to have a preference, but the difference is when you grow in ranks, and you're E7 and you're talking with other E7s, you can call each other by your first name. Or E7 to E6 and 5, they can call you by your first name. But when you're E5 talking to E7, you cannot call them by their first name because you haven't earned that right.
Right, yeah.
So,
yeah.
But it gives me something to learn on, so.
Yeah, how's the military experience going for you?
Pretty good. I remember this one time when we did an acting thing with Diaz, and I'm now using your name, not Alex no more, but I feel like his name was Alex, but I can't find the Facebook for the life of me to know if it's
We're just going to call you Diaz.
Right. So Diaz, Bryant, and another person that we were all military, and I felt like I could not portray a military man because I've only did 7 months in the military. 7 months. So that's not enough. I just got through boot camp and then tech school, AIT. But here, I'm going on my 4th year. So I've done my time, and I feel like I have a better chance of portraying a military member now than before. So that's one thing. And well, the military is pretty nice. It's giving me opportunities to work on my hobbies, and I'm grateful that I'm in England. So
I bet that. Oh my gosh, I bet that is an experience over there.
oh yes, I've been to London quite a few times. I've been to France. I've been to Italy. Not Italy. That's where I'm going next. Been to Ireland and Scotland. So my next places are Croatia.
Just to travel.
Yes, and I take benefits from like traveling and learning their history. Just there, you learn so much on how you can become a better actor.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I just take a little bit because it's different everywhere you go. Europe is different than UK. UK is different than Latin America. Latin America is different than America. Puerto Rico, the Caribbean island is different how we portray, And speaking on that, there's been a Soy Ye. It's a Puerto Rican show in Spanish on Disney. And that's the first time it's set precedence because we've never had a show in Puerto Rico in Disney Channel. Wow. And you know me, I was there trying to watch it and it was amazing. And I was like trying to look it up if it's real, the school, so I can apply and go to that school. But it's not, sadly. But it got my mind open. I was like, I want more representation of different places.
Absolutely.
If it's just somebody, just can be anyone, just going on these adventures to different countries and learning. I know Zac Efron did it and went to multiple countries and it was so powerful just to learn from someone's point of view as well. But going to experience it as well is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So.
And you learn through experiences and all that traveling. Oh my gosh. Just to learn, just to go to a different, and you're going to Italy too?
Yes. You can come with me.
Oh, you already know. I'm packing a bag now.
Yes. Yes, let's go. It's really amazing. Next year, I'm trying to extend another year, but next year, if I don't extend, I leave next year in July, which is like my orders populate in August. So the end of August, I start choosing my orders. I have August, September, until October. And then by October, if I don't choose, they'll choose for me. So, I'm trying to go for the best spots. So
I know that's right.
So I don't know where I want to go. I know I'm going on a ship next, which is going to be, less time, more hours. But that's why I'm taking the benefits here, learning what I got, producing everything that I got, and whatever free time I have over there when I go to my next command. That free time, I'm going to invest on more of my hobbies because that's what the military teaches you is, yes, you have your work, but also do not forget about your activities, your hobby, what makes you you. Because we are all different. We all come from different cultures. Don't lose that just because you're in the military. What makes you different will excel you to become a good leader. So I've been focusing on my hobbies on my days off, and I don't hang out as much anymore. It's because I want to, focus on this, and then I'll hang out with people once in a while. So just I don't stay cooped up in my house, but I use that as experience to write about it, to go to a club or to write about my experiences. So it best of both worlds. Miley Cyrus reference.
Absolutely.
So, but yeah. So we're at that part where we're almost there ending the show. So we're going to play some rapid fire questions and any final comments, thoughts. Pick my brain, pick your brain. And then before we end it off here, my heart.
I can tell you, this is so much fun. Oh,
yes. You guys are welcome to come back, just to let you know.
Oh, you already know.
You already know.
When you're ready to come back, trust and believe me, I'm there.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if Miss Karen wants to come back or wants to come on my show. Oh my God, I feel so bad not knowing everybody's name. I was just new. This was my first semester, and I wasn't sure who I'm gonna I wasn't sure who I was gonna click with, and I was trying to get a feel for the class, and
I know, right? Yeah. And
then I was so glad that anyone Christy and Diaz invited me out to get drink. I would never forget the day that when it was so funny because I just went on my date as well, and I never again will spend $200 on the way there and on the way back to go to almost San Diego to go on a date and then never talk to me again. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, yes. I mean, I probably did something to it. Yes, and I probably did something, and I probably just meant I probably was too forward, but it was okay. I mean, I still got what I want, and he got what he wanted. Like we made out, but like I was trying to be romantic. Not me spilling my relationship gossip. No, I'm kidding. Like I bought him flowers.
He's gonna treat you like a king, honey.
Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, I told myself it doesn't matter who I'm with at the end of the day, male or female. It's just more of the connection that we have. And back then, it was like at the moment it was a guy, and then I felt hardcore for females. Yeah, I'm just at this moment. I'm like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't like whatever happens. You know, I'm gonna let God take control, and whatever he, whoever he lands in the palm of my hands or the road that I'm in, and whoever drops him or her off, it's because he wanted to, and he had plans for both of us, not just me anymore, both of us. So, but yeah, I remember.
I'm not really a gender type person, relationship type of person. I'm more of a spirit and heart type person.
Yes.
Like, what's your spirit like? What's your heart like? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care what's in between your legs.
Yes.
I don't. But if you have a great heart and if you have a great spirit and we click well together and I love you and you love me, what's the problem?
Yes. Like, you're still going to live a normal life. It's like,
exactly. There's
nothing wrong. There's nothing bad about it. It's just you're living normal life. You're dating a human being.
Exactly.
That's all we have to look at it. We're all human beings.
Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, we are all just trying to live. We're all just trying to live our life at the end of the day. Like, whatever's going on outside of your home, don't worry about it.
Yes.
Don't worry about it. Mind your business.
Yes.
Mind your business.
But if you put it out, yes. If you put it out in the public, then it's on you if you get criticized. And I be telling people, watch out what you put online. Because whatever you put out, social media is a bitch, and technology has grown, and people have grown to be used to adapt to social media and use this as harm and good. And be careful. I feel bad for Dylan Mulvaney. I really do.
Yeah.
But at the same time, people famous and that are transgendered, and they've told them, and now she's getting whiplash and criticized, and I feel bad for her, but they've told her from the beginning, and not saying that she deserves it. I don't think so at all. She does not, but she should have listened and be more conserved of what she needs to put out with it, because yes, put out that you're transgender and you're going through the process. Yes, you can. Not saying that you don't have to, but just choose carefully what you're going to put out and learn from it, educate people. That's always good. I love learning I learned from her a lot. I'm like, oh wow, that's really educational,
Mm-hmm.
But there's some things.
At the end of the day, we learn from our mistakes. Mm-hmm. That's what we're here for. That's what we're on this planet for. We make mistakes. That's what we do. We're human. Humans make mistakes. Like they said in Lion King, either learn from it or want to run away from it.
Yep. Oh, I agree. And the Little Mermaid too. Oh, I love the new Little Mermaid. But we can talk about you're coming on for future ones, and we can talk about movies or anything else, because we be having good, flow conversations.
Absolutely. So, I'm always up to do the show with you.
Yeah.
This is fun.
I know, and it's great because having people that on the show, it just makes it flow better. So
yeah, it does. It's good to have people that can actually talk instead of just sitting here just looking at the screen.
Yes. I agree. But I learned from that. It's something that I learn and pick up, So, and I want to make sure, like, if someone that I don't know, I will do the same thing, but make sure that we meet up a week before and be like, hey, this is what we're going to talk to. Let's talk. Let's get to know each other so it flows better, and be like, and I can be honest about it and be like, I love learning things about you, That's what makes us human beings. Like, it don't matter who you are, where you're from. Don't matter if you don't like the same things that I like. being different, we might not like the same things. We can still be friends. That's not gonna stop me. But by not being your friend, it makes me want to learn from you and be like, wow, I can see why you don't like this. This is why I like it, and you don't have to take my opinions. Like, but this, we're still gonna be friends no matter what, because we still, it's society. Like, I'm still gonna be friends with you no matter what. And there's gonna be people that we are gonna mesh and coincide, and there's people that you gotta just learn and adapt to it. Because if you don't adapt, this world is gonna crush you down, baby. Mm-mm.
I'm telling you, and man, pick that right person to go and live this life with.
Yes.
Pick that person. Pick the person that's gonna make you better.
Yes. Oh yeah, you took the words out of my mouth.
Push you to be better.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just sitting there and let you do your own thing and let you fall on your face and let you do this and let you do that. Be with someone that is going to pray for you. That's going to pray for your success.
Yes.
That's just going to tell you, even in your deepest, darkest moments, that's going to say, you are a badass.
Mm-hmm. Oh, agreed.
And you're doing the damn thing.
I agreed, and I gotta say thank you to the haters as well, because I the only reason why I say this is because I read from the daytime reality TV show. They're like, if you have haters commenting, watching your videos, and commenting bad stuff about you, you made it. Right. You made it in the industry when you have haters. Yeah. You have haters, you made it, and that's you should feel proud of that, because they're still gonna watch you. They still gonna buy your music or whatever you do. And criticize it. You made it, baby. You made it.
But yeah, you still spending money on what?
Like Cardi B.
Like, yes, your money is still going in my pocket, honey.
Right. Your revenues on YouTube is adding up. Oh my gosh. Okay. Rapid question time, because I know we're gonna get into the end. So we have quite a few questions. Let's see how much you can answer, and maybe you can be Bryant. Ooh. Okay. He got 3. Well, 2, but I'm going to let him have it. I'm kidding, Bryant. If you're watching this episode, I'm kidding. You did 3.
Bryant, I miss you, by the way, if you're watching this.
Yes. Oh, my God. I got to have both of y'all on. And we have to do something. Let me put up the timer, because I'm still retro. 30 seconds, and we'll begin in 3, 2, 1. What's your favorite supervillain?
Oh, damn it. My supervillain, what's her name? Maleficent.
Ooh, what's your favorite superhero?
Catwoman.
Ooh, what genre would you like to focus on in your career?
Horror.
Ooh, dream network to work on?
Disney.
Ooh, what movie would you play the lead in?
Catwoman. I messed up that last one because I couldn't remember.
You got 4, okay?
Oh, I got one more than that.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes. And then I'm going to ask you these random questions just to see. If you had to play the lead in a movie, any movie that you've seen, right? You took out that lead and just, I don't care about you no more, honey. Not me being Kessel for my accent. But if you had to kick them out, right? And you were placed on a spot and there was a kissing scene, say the movie that you want to say, right? If there was a kissing scene, who would you kiss?
Who would I kiss? I would kiss Jason Momoa.
Don't hate me, but who is Jason Momoa?
Jason Momoa is, he's that really big buff guy with the very long hair. He played, oh my gosh, he played in so much. I don't know if you've seen the movie Dune with Zendaya yet. But
I have not. Oh, I see him now.
Yes. Oh, Jason Momoa. Right there.
Jason Momoa from the DC movie Aquaman?
Yes. Aquaman, yes.
You could have just led with Aquaman. Oh my god. I would kick.
Aquaman, yes.
Was Amber Heard playing the female lead character?
Mm-hmm.
I would kick Amber and have him right there play the and then I would kiss Jason Momoa too. Oh my gosh, he's
Cut. Retake. Cut. Retake again.
Right. I'd be like, honey, when there's a sex scene, I'd be like, honey, we don't need no protection. We'll make it true and authentic, okay? We'll make it. And then you can show my legs quiver. Oh, let me not talk. Let me not talk no more. Let me cut it out before I get canceled. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's so hot. Yeah, I have to agree with you. But let me tell you, but I would also kiss Selena Gomez because I've always had a crush on her for like when I was a little kid and I watched her on Barney.
Uh-huh.
And I know she's 31 and she's older than me by a little bit, but that it doesn't matter. It's just the number. And let me tell you, if I would let me tell you, I would date her and I would make her the happiest woman alive. Let me tell her that, because I will be that sappy, that the protector. I'll do everything for her because still let her be dependent,
right?
Independent with herself and her music and all that. But I'll still be there for the support, to be there for her, make her feel happy. You know those when it's not work related. So. But yeah, it'd be that or Selena Gomez or Jason Momoa. So I have to agree with you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Make my Cardi B come out.
I know, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh, that is like literally a dream come true. To be in a movie with Jason Momoa. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Oh, that's yes. Man, all the ideas coming through my brain. I feel like it'd be a porn movie. Oh my god, I can't.
I don't know if I can say this on the podcast, but I have also dipped my hand in erotica.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay, I see you. You. Okay.
And you know what? I'm really good at it.
You gotta send me a copy.
I'm gonna have to see what I've written already.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Me and my lonely life right here. I might need something. The British guys ain't working no more. Nobody's satisfying me no more. I'm so sad. Okay, this has gotten like PG-18 off the bat, but it comes to time and a place where we start winding down and we gotta end the show. Because, we can keep this going forever.
I'm telling you, me and you, we can keep this going for hours.
Yes, you know what? We're gonna have to sit down and talk to some of our projects together.
Me and you are going to have to get together and work on something outside the podcast. We're going to have to put something together. Whether it be a movie or whether it be a playwright, whether it be just a song, it's got to be something.
Yes.
Because I know it's going to be great.
Yes, more than one. And I got some ideas for you I can throw off the bat right away.
Okay, now. We're all going to be cheering for each other because all of us are going to win awards some way, somehow. We are all going to be up on that stage saying, thank you for this award.
Yes.
Whatever it may be. And I will be backstage screaming, cheering, yelling, pooping, hollering, everything.
Yes, and that party that we going to, those after parties?
Yes.
Ooh, oh my gosh, yes. So many things. Can't wait to work with you on projects. But yeah, it's time to end the show. But I thank you all for watching. Everybody, thank you all for watching. And make sure you follow Dominique on all her socials. It'll be down in the description below. Or say it to everybody if they're watching on different types of platforms.
Okay, so my Facebook, Dominique Sankey. My Instagram, beautiful beauty_full heart. That's also my TikTok. That's my Instagram. All that is beauty_full heart.
Well, you heard
Dominique Sankey on Facebook.
You all heard that, folks. So it'll be, if you're watching on video, it'll be somewhere on the video. If you're watching it on YouTube, it'll be down in the description as well. If you're just watching audio, well, listen tight. Listen closely. You gotta follow her. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and thank you all for joining me in this another great episode of the Santi Show. Wouldn't have it any other way. You know, every episode I say this, but these episodes are always awesome to have everybody on. So I'm glad she's on, and I can't wait for you to do more projects and for you to come on to another episode. Can't wait. But yes.
Wait. Let me know, hit me up, and tell me when. I am there.
Yes. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. This outro is so long. Oh my gosh. We'll see you on the next video, next episode. Bye, guys.
Bye.